Newick is feeling very much under siege. It's a lovely village, got lots going for it, but it doesn't have a huge amount of buses, it doesn't have a train station, and it has uniqueness of a Sussex village that people want to retain. It's not that people don't want new housing, there's already several developments in Newick. It's that feeling of being under siege, and I'm afraid not having a local plan for both the Weald and the district councils means that there's very significant hostile development coming. The Mid-Sussex one is currently with the planning inspector. They're on their second iteration, and that means that you can get some of those goodies that you need, the infrastructure that comes along with it. But I know that Newick in particular are very aerated, and in fact the Mayor of Uckfield and the former Mayor of Uckfield came to see me in Westminster on Monday because they wanted to meet and talk with us and with Kevin Hollingworth, who's the shadow Minister for Housing, about how we in this area manage this amount of housing, which is coming our way, and it's very likely to continue to be the case because of the pressures of a growing Gatwick, which is very likely. And of course this government being very clear about the 1.5 million homes they want to deliver. Now, we know many people have youngsters who need homes and want their livelihoods to be local, but they feel they have to move elsewhere to find both the home and the livelihood together. And the problem right now is it feels like housing is being done to people. Their voices are not being heard. So I do applaud Newick and all of the parish councils for getting together to say what they want and what they need. And it's up to the district councils, while they're still there, to get on with those local plans and listen to people locally. MPs don't have any impact on planning, but what we can do...
You have a voice, though. You have a voice.
That's exactly right. My job is always to reflect what constituents say about what's going on in their area, to amplify that voice and feed that into the process. What I have said to villages like Newick and other ones in the area, particularly where there's no broader local plan, for the people listening thinking, what does this mean? The parish plans, the local plans, the neighbourhood plans, they're like pieces of jigsaw that go into the district plans. Now, without them, things just happen to you. So I've encouraged all villages to make sure that they've got their plan for their village. They know what they want to go with any housing, whether it is an updated village hall, whether it's more bus routes, whether it's something for the school or other things. Because if you're going to get the development, you need to be very clear at what you want it to support locally. There's no magic money for wider infrastructure. As we know, we drive on roads made for horse and cart in this area. There's very little, dual carriageway and things like this. So if villages are going to take the development, and as I said earlier, it's a lot of people are well housed. They just want to keep their village special. There's a lot of people whose family are not, and they want to keep their village special, but they also want the type of homes that suit growing families or starter homes. So we need to have this conversation, and villages like Newick need to be absolutely front and centre on this. So what they're doing is really important, and then feed that into a local plan and their infrastructure needs, and I will amplify those voices wherever they're needed, in whether it's consultations with the government or with the local council, whatever the villages need.